have there been days you wanted to quit Grey Ink?
Everybody.
No matter how big you are, you should like nobody is big amongst us.
There was one person that took the lead into the limelight. That's Kojo Blak, right?
Yeah, man.
What was that moment like for all of you?
When you made the statement, you started laughing.
You, no matter where you dey, girl, I be standing next to you.
Just normal song for my lover.
Yeah, I know my happiness in you. No matter where you dey, girl, I be standing next to you.
Hey, you have a song with Fancy Gado, right?
Kakalika.
Bring yourself, bro. Bring
Big song. Biggest song in the not
We did for love. Good music. Like I said, total transparency among us.
Yeah.
We don't go like this from here with the catapult, taking Ghana to the global world. And
How do you balance it? How do you make music with the record label and then make music with your brothers at the same time? All right, 9 voices, 1 echo, born from Accra, raised by rhythm, and ready to take over the world. Today, we are here to unpack their purpose, power behind their pens, their voice and pen. They go by the name Grey Ink. They are a music collective. If you know, you know, bro. They have a new song out now called WG. Their debut was Big Sound. So I'm going to unpack their story, their purpose. You know about these people already. If you haven't seen them online today, you're going to get to know them real close, like feel them closely. These are people who are from the hood, who came from the trenches, and they are making beautiful music for the world. They are ready to take over, bro. I'm telling you, the world of music is not ready for these people from Ghana. You get me? 9 voices, 1 echo. Charlie, pleasure meeting you guys now. Hope everything nice. Charlie, I don't know if you should get money on. You know
I say we for teach you on a
Which one?
shake. We for teach you on a
That's like I say they shake for you.
For
That's
initiate
Yeah, so how they do it now?
So you go do
This,
something like this, then give me your little finger.
Damn.
This
this.
and get 2 for here. 2. Then
This
knock
way,
am 2 times. 1, 2. That be the ink.
Hey, you be difficult though. It's like
That's the ink. Yeah.
10 years. It will take me 10
You
years.
learn am. You do 1 or 2. Then like 3 times, you know, you get
it
that.
Sharp.
actually has a meaning, so you know, probably when you understand the meaning and everything.
Yeah, man.
So that, listen, bro, and I have a lot of questions for you guys because I'm trying to understand how come 9 voices are making up a collective, are making up one sound. How is it possible? But before we get into that, first of all, I want one of you to tell us, walk us through the birth of Grey Ink, the music collective.
Okay. So I would say some of us like have been friends for a long time, you know, and some of us found ourselves like in one place where most of us are from the streets.
Yeah.
We are bet by the streets, sounds of the streets,
Yeah.
sounds from Nigeria, sounds from Ghana, sounds from Volta region, sounds from Kwewu, sounds from Jamestown, sounds from Labadi, sounds from the Western region, sounds from Cape Coast, sounds from Nigeria, and wait, sounds from Warri, yeah man, and sounds from Togo as well.
So what would you say was the exact like moment everyone came together to form this collective?
I think there's unity and there's tranquility.
Wow.
There's strength in that. There's a bond in that. There's an understanding, a uniform understanding. You understand? And our spirits align. That is why when we make music, it feels so authentic. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And effortless.
Okay, so what would you say? Who called who? Who was the person that put together all of this? Who was now one person?
Universe.
Who?
The universe.
The universe.
Yeah, man.
So
It's
a
called
group
us
of
together.
friends.
The universe called us. And I'll say big shout outs to Ugly and Tough, yeah. They've been streamlining our sound. They've been actually experimenting our sound, you know, because we all have like our own unique voices and our own unique skills, you know. But then when we come together as a family, there's an understanding. You understand me? Yeah. So there's there's that family thing.
Yeah.
You get me? There's that brotherly thing. We always see each other as brothers. You understand? Yeah.
I see. That's beautiful.
That's
Seeing
what
each
makes
other
us
as
different.
brothers. I mean, that's what makes the bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brotherhood strong. So, hey, David.
Yeah.
So, talk to me about these two producers, Ugly and Tough.
Personally, Ugly and Tough, they are two separate producers that came together to, help us work and then put our stuff out there. But Ugly, I knew him as a friend before we started working. So, like, they are behind Lomo Lomo.
Big songs, bro.
Yeah, big songs. So basically, they are their new shit right now. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got.
They are the new ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah, man.
Okay, so I want to talk to you, right? So, walk us through the impact of Ugly and Tough in your sound.
What the what?
Walk us through the impact on this collective, on your collective.
Walk
The
us through.
impact. Yeah. So, talk to us about the impact of Ugly and Tough.
Okay. So I feel like I don't know. There's this vibe that we get when we are with Ugly and when we like two of them together, Ugly and Tough. So when they are present and we're working together, they feel like we feel like we can never go wrong.
Yeah.
So with them around and us trying to do our things, we feel like okay, for doing something we're trying to go wrong, they will definitely pull us to the right, part. So basically, so they're like our, how do I said, bearing.
So, well, okay, so I want someone to talk to me about that one role in Studio Grey that bonds you guys, that brings you guys together, that puts everyone in order. Because I'm just thinking of creative chaos, music chaos.
Hey, I remember this one. I remember this one.
remember it.
Make a banger a day. Yeah?
Yeah, Charlie,
man.
nice one. That
Make a banger a day.
I think it's the freedom of creating, like
Yeah.
in the
Ooh.
studio. Yeah,
man.
that's
Freedom of
what.
creating.
Yeah, that's what brings the magic. Yeah.
So when you say freedom of creating, elaborate to us. What do you mean by freedom of creating? How does it happen?
You know, everybody has a positive mind about what we are doing.
Yeah.
So nobody judges anybody. There's no competition in the studio. We just want to create good music.
have fun.
Yeah, that's all. And have fun. Yeah.
So what about I want us to talk about creative chaos, right? Because having 9 people to form a collective, I mean, sometimes there might be some chaos. I'm not saying it's something that might bring the group like down, but it holds you guys stronger too as well. So how do you handle disagreements during studio sessions? Who's going to handle this?
Yeah, so when it comes to like the chaos part, definitely like we are 9 boys.
Yeah,
You
9
have
boys.
some certain
Yeah.
disagreements and all, and it's mostly about probably like the choice of melody and our lyrics because we always contribute to each other. So we could basically fight about like one particular lyrics for like an hour, and then we'll settle on one and then we'll go to it. Yeah, so it's always like that. If there should be an argument or something, it's always about like creating it. Yeah, so we always want the best. So like when the majority wants this, then we go to it. Yeah, so we always do with the majority. Yeah,
So spending an hour deliberating on who goes first, or let me say creative aspect of the song.
not about who goes first, but probably maybe I bring up a lyric or something and then they're like, nah, it should be this way, and this one will be like, sometimes it's even about the grammar.
Okay.
You get, it be a brophone, yeah, then we'll be like, nah, this brophone is not supposed to be like that. You get,
So who were usually in the correcting, bro?
See.
Right in the correcting, bro.
See me, mostly see trends mostly in this argument. Where did they go on? I will just cross my legs, then they one side, then I dey watch them. then go banter back to back, but it's all good. You enjoy every point of view. You understand? Sometimes you may think okay, the picture is white, but he who sees it behind may see it as black. You see, so it's all about perspective and understanding. So working like that, if you have pride in you, it wouldn't,
that's true.
it wouldn't.
That's true.
But then if you're ready to learn every day, you would be best. You'll be better. You'll be better than you was yesterday.
So I think it takes time for you guys to actually produce a song. We're looking at doesn't take time. There's time. See, so how can you make a song? How fast can you guys make a
See,
song?
people, there are people
How fast?
We can
What's
actually,
the fastest you guys have made a song?
I think
Oh.
we made 10 songs.
Yeah,
I think
in a week. Yeah.
No, I think 5 days.
No,
Because we didn't come on Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, yeah.
Even December self,
Yeah.
we came to Paradise, so we made like couple of songs and
We can be in the
3
studio and
days.
make like 3 songs a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
if
then
we
it's
want
smooth.
to. Yeah,
It's
3
not like
4
how I'm seeing the key was like.
No, it's smooth. It's very smooth. Now we basically disagree a lot on like choices of words. Let me give you an example. Like
Okay, give me an
I can say I can want to go with the sun brights my day. Someone can say the sun shines or like something like that. You understand? So basically fight and have this. No, it should be like this. Should be like this. So
Somebody said might say the sun awakens my day.
You know what I mean?
Then go argue me, oh.
So we
See,
settle on one. So
they go see
that's
my
just-
grandma there.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the mic.
You know what's amazing about the ink? Like at the end of every session, everybody has made an impact in that song, or those songs we made that day. You see, so that's really crazy.
So I like someone to walk us through how, on a normal day, it is like making a song. Who can give us a day in the life of the collective in the studio making music?
Okay.
Yeah.
Waking up, we should all meet at the studio probably around 11, 12.
Closer.
Like 11, 12, we should meet at the studio, sometimes late, depending on whatever agenda we have. So we meet there, we sit down, Ugly comes, he has the line for the day. And Tough, Ugly and Tough, they have the line for the day. So they can be like, okay, today, Kojo is recording 3 songs. He's dropping an EP next 2 weeks, so he's recording 3 songs. So no one is recording apart from Kojo today. Tomorrow, Davik is recording 2 songs for this. And that's how the lineup goes. So you can just be there. Ugly will call you in the morning. Slide. Tuesday, you have 2 recording. You have 1 recording. That's just how it goes. So we don't have specifically have like tight, you know. It's just we smooth it like that. We vibe and we just create. Create.
Okay, so going deeper, let's talk about song selections.
Okay.
Then who goes first? Who comes with the melodies? Who comes with the chorus? Like walk us through.
I feel like
maybe someone. Okay, you
I
can
feel like
go.
yo, that thing is actually a secret. Right?
It's just why is it a
Like,
secret?
it's-
Reveal it to us.
We don't have who goes first.
Who goes first?
You don't know who goes
There's
first.
no order. Let me tell you, there's no order. See, sometimes you can lay back. We understand the language of melody
Yeah.
very well, like for years now. So we know the streamline of it all. Sometimes we can lay back and know who has the next chorus, who has the next verse, who has the next intro or entry or anything. You know, like it happens like that, and we all understand it. We don't argue about it. That like
We just love good music. We just want to hear good music at the end of the day. You
see,
understand? We just want to
good
hear
music, good music that attracts 9 souls. Yeah. And there is understanding. It means could attract 9 times 9 raised to the power 9. You understand?
I'm not a babu. The man.
Kojo.
You understand? Like,
Why I'm saying that is because there's understanding amongst 9 souls, including producers, making it 11.
You know, one studio.
and the managers making it like 14, 15.
They will do the outside job. We will do the inside job.
Big shout outs to nigga Kelly. Hope you call it though. Kelly.
Yeah, big shout outs to Mikele, big
Pills,
shout outs to
Neat.
Pills, big shout outs to Mr. Neat, big shout outs to DJ Ebbs. Yeah, big shout outs to all of
I
them.
met Ips, great guy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, outside the collective, all of you individually makes your own music, right? So how do you balance? Like, talk to me, bro. Give on the mic, to us. How do you balance individually making music and then working with a collective?
You know, we all artists.
Okay.
We have separate managers and stuff, but we come together to create something nice, and then we made Gray Ink. So if let's say Sly has a label or something he wants to do, that is when he records, and then or if he wants to release a song.
Yeah.
We normally record songs, we put them down. Whenever you want to release, you just tell us, we all come together and then select a song for you. Like we work together actually. So that brings the unity amongst us.
And then speaking about like being in individual record labels, probably some of you maybe are independent, some of
Some
you are
of
in
us,
majors.
not all of us.
So how do you how is it possible to be signed to a record label and yet again be able to work with a collective? How is it possible? What contract goes into that? IB, you go work out shoe now. You hear the question? So I'm talking about how you guys are making music as a collective, and outside the collective you individually make your own songs, right? So when you get signed into a record label, how do you balance it? How do you make music with the record label and then make music with your brothers at the same time?
Oh, like for us, even though
Yeah.
like I have my own record label with Kojo, but the whole studio Grey Ink,
Yeah.
like for like basically we are all in the same record label,
Yeah.
but they are not signed into that. It's like me and Kojo that we have the paperwork with them, but like I don't know how to say, but we all
I get it.
yeah, we all we there in the
The Great Ink project we're doing
Yeah.
is basically under Encore Music, Blue Magic, right? Okay. We have a contract with them.
Sponsored by.
Yeah, sponsored by.
Sponsored by.
So we have a
Amwa
contract with
Kubrizi.
them. We don't have a contract with them as solo artists, but under Great Ink. So the Great Ink project we're doing is under them. So it's basically like, yeah, we're doing something under one umbrella. You understand? We're giving a project under one umbrella, but we're solo artists. The same way we're running our things
Yeah, man.
separately and differently.
Now, getting to this, have there been days you wanted to quit Great Ink?
Everybody.
Then everybody have to tell me, because I'm asking, have there been days? No, you said everybody. That means it really happened. Like, there are days that you want to quit. Like, do you understand? Since you said it, everybody there, if I talk days, yeah, have there been days that you guys want to quit? Like, the burden is too much to carry.
I mean,
Oh.
every day.
Same with you.
Like every day.
Let me tell you, there's an addiction that even if you have that mindset, the next day you call your brother, Charlie, are we going to studio?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, it's not like you are giving up, but you have that thought, you know.
Yeah.
Like you are tired sometimes.
Yeah.
You be like when you go get there, you understand?
Spices.
I mean, like regardless you're tired or not, you guys work.
Yeah.
You understand? Because sometimes I feel like when you're on your own, sometimes you feel like okay, you might be having thoughts, but once you come back together and you're working, it's a different spirit. So then it is like you feel renewed.
So we're not stopping.
Okay. Z. Okay. So this goes to everyone, right? What sacrifices did all of you make to make this thing happen? Like, what are the biggest sacrifices that everybody in this collective? It's not easy. Like, come think of it. People like start as a collective, then when the fame comes, they break out. Like, everyone starts to go on their separate ways because they're enjoying the fame. The money is coming. The girls are there. Do you understand? Everybody breaks away. So, what are the sacrifices you guys are making right now that defines the longevity of this collective?
I feel like
Maybe okay, you can go.
I feel like total transparency first.
Wow.
Yes, we are very, very transparent to each other. I don't think I will tell you, yeah, nigga. How they feel like. So like that's basically how we do. So
Bro, there's realness.
I feel like first that transparency, and it's gonna take us long for so respect.
Bro, no matter how big you are, you should like nobody is big amongst us.
Yeah.
Because I see everybody here as icons. I see them as stars. I see them as powerful music vessels.
Power.
You understand? So you treat them as such. You see, like when you talk to them, you feel like that brotherly urgency.
Yeah.
That urgency that say Enfani say if something is about to happen to you, that brother will be there to sacrifice himself, his time. He will devote anything at all just to make sure we make good music. You understand? So we like mostly for me, I mostly don't feel like parting ways. You understand? Yeah.
Okay. Z, what does it mean to you? Talk to me, brother.
Well, me, I dey feel like we are all one, you know. So if we dey work hard, like we dey like put our spirit together,
Okay.
yeah, then just create something fresh.
What's one big sacrifice you had to make? Like you had to make personally.
For
For the collective. Like
Well-
to be part of the collective, to make sure the collective moves forward with its purpose and goal.
I like to put in my all, right? Because I feel like we are all family. Yeah. Even though we are like individual peoples, to like all together. Yeah, but I feel like putting all like my best in it and making it like a magic to the world to see them also go hear us as well. Yeah.
Alright, that's nice. That's nice. Let's talk about I was happy to see that among you guys there was one person that took the lead into the limelight. That's Kojo Blak, right? I want to, what was that moment like for all of you? Talk to us, bro.
See this my brother here. Like the moment he heard Sarkod's voice, like there was some shock, electric shock. Like it happened like happiness. Like it just took him by flight or fright or anything. Yeah, I don't know, but like there's that genuine happiness when you see your brother make a banger. You
I
understand?
mean, you broke out, so I want to talk to them, how it feels for them. So, Z, let's go. Then the rest will follow.
The
Who has on
question
the
again.
mic after you talk?
The question again.
Yeah. So, how did you feel to see one of your brothers break through into the limelight?
Well, me, I feel great because if he is going, I'm sure he's also going to pull me out there as well. Yeah. And seeing my brother going like that also makes me happy. I feel like I'm part of him. Yeah. Anywhere he goes, I'm there as well. Yeah. So I'm really happy for him, like going ahead. Yeah.
All right. So, IB, what about you? Oh, seeing one of your brothers.
Yeah, for me,
Getting
like
into the limelight.
I was very happy, like when I saw that Kojo was going ahead, cause I knew that, like from him, maybe, inshallah, me too, I'll go next, or even like even not me, maybe one of our brothers. Like it's not only me, like that big as this. I felt Spice at them all, like they go viral on TikTok and those stuff. So, like I don't know how to say, but surely from him or from me, we will see another stuff from us too. So.
Grace has found it.
Now, someone talk to us about the first time, like that very first day you guys saw your brother going viral with a song. Like, all right, talk to us. The very
To be
first
honest
day.
with you, I wasn't that surprised.
Whoa!
Cause
Yeah.
honestly,
Why we working?
because yes, I wasn't surprised, and then I believe in each and every one of us, and I won't be surprised if any of us makes it.
Yes. I mean, you wouldn't be surprised if everyone makes it. But you know, there are levels to like these things, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we know that we're going to be successful. We're going to break out. Like, God will surprise you beyond your expectations and imaginations. Like it goes, you want be best, you want break out, you want make people celebrate you. But the level you go in will be like, what? Like you about where this
That's
thing
what
dey
I'm trying
come
to
from?
say. I understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but see, Kojo is a superstar. He has always been a superstar,
Certified.
and me seeing him going like that is something normal. I'll be happy about it, but It's normal. I've been telling him, and then I've been telling each and every one of us.
Yeah.
Because that's the main reason we are working.
True.
And then without this, I don't think any of us can. Because we know we will get there. That's why we are working.
That's true. That's true.
So
I think,
Yeah.
I think we saw it coming. Like, like none of us was really surprised. No, it was like joy. Seeing your brother go, but we weren't surprised because we always saw it coming. You get it. Imagine the day Lomo Lomo went number one, we were chilling in the studio recording. It's not that we are going to have fun outside because Lomo Lomo is number one. We just kept working. You see, so we all saw it coming. Kojo will be like happy, but he saw it coming. I think we are even underrating the impact we are making even at this early stage.
Yeah.
You see, so that's how I feel.
Wow. So talk.
Okay, so for me, there's something I call the third eye, right? The third eye. So you get it. So I always have that on everybody, because you could see this physical one, but that third one you can't see it. And there was this eye I had on Kojo right from the very first time I met him. I was like, I told Ogla, I don't know, but something's just telling me that he's going to be next. But I don't know, like they always. So when it blew up, I wasn't surprised, because we all saw everything from like the genesis, the struggle to the studio, the sacrifices he had to make. Do you get me? His mom will tell him to do this, but at the end of the day, just because of the passion he has for music, not that he wants to disobey his mom or anything, but he just makes that sacrifice. But today the mom is smiling, so I always saw that in him. I knew it was a star. So
what was a very down moment you saw Kojo Blak in? I'm highlighting you.
Okay, so Kojo is my brother, right? And even one thing I love about him is, even in his down moment, he's not down for long. You get me? Everyone has a way and manner that they handle emotions. You get me? Maybe I might break down for a moment and I won't be able to work throughout that day. But Kojo might break down for a moment, but he energizes himself, and that's why it's called the dragon. You get me? You get me? So Kojo is one person. Even at his bad days, he puts his best. So you get me? So I feel like the bad days is nothing to him. He just looks at it and laugh. You get me?
I love this. I love this. Let's talk about legacy and impact. What do you want Great Ink to be remembered for?
Like G. I don't even know.
What do you want Great
I
Ink?
cannot even list it.
no.
Talk, bro. This is an emotional moment.
I feel like I see 9 great artists.
Yeah.
I don't know, but no, we're gonna be great. We're gonna be great.
What's the camera say?
We're gonna be great. This studio great.
Mark our faces.
And I wanna say this. We're not here for the competition. We're not here for the he say she say. We are here for good music, love. That's all.
The money bag as well.
The moolah. That's what we're here for. So anywhere you see us, if you
Music
love,
is money,
we there for love. Good music. Like I said, total transparency among us.
Yeah.
We don't go like this from here with the catapult, taking Ghana to the global world, and we ain't stopping. Ink.
All right. See, I've been. Okay. Talk.
I want Grey Ink to be remembered as an inspiration,
Yeah, man.
like making an impact, because 9 like fine boys. Paul, so no Didi. Yeah, nine boys coming, 9 boys coming together. This Grey Ink wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned.
It just
Which year was it founded?
which year? It wasn't planned.
We didn't know. We can't remember.
You can't remember.
23.
Are you serious?
We were just doing it
24.
last
We
year.
knew each other, like let me say, we knew each other before, like yes. Some people have known like our producers for like 10 years now. You understand? Yeah, that is like how long the journey has been. But there wasn't any idea like forming a collective.
Yeah.
So
you
we
know,
go out first.
or a family.
Yeah.
So we put our first out there
Big song.
24.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
actually
put
posted a video.
our first out there
Video and went
24.
viral. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
actually posted a
and
video
it
first.
went viral. So we started having like that reaction, that feeling to create that bond, to let that bond last, because that bond has already been there before we formed that. Like although we were individual artists, then like we all knew that like we had a family,
Wow.
you know.
I've been watching you guys closely, and I'm very proud. You guys are doing so well individually and with the collective. And I see IB, you have a song with Fancy Gadam. Right?
Kakalika,
Bring yourself, bro. Bring yourself.
big song,
Bring yourself.
biggest sound in the not biggest.
So how did that come about? Like
Thanks to
working
my
with
brothers,
Fancy Gadam.
Fancy Gadam was studio great.
No, Fancy Gadam. Working with Fancy Gadam.
Oh, like it's been great. You know, I'm from Tamale, like that be my hometown. So I'm very happy seeing them like supporting me and that. So I just like pray we all go higher as they are supporting. Like for me, they will also support another brother, maybe from us. But yeah.
So how are you working to shape the narrative of Northern music?
Oh, me, I just want conquer the small. You have.
Yes,
You don't conquer big
I
small.
just want conquer the small because I'm not like from like Tamale, but though I'm from Tamale, but I'm also from Ashanti region.
Yeah.
So like I won't conquer all Ghana.
Yes,
But inshallah, you go conquer everywhere.
And as you see, you have a new song out, and I see the work you guys are putting into making content. Like, who is the four behind the content creation for the collective?
Well, I would say Kelly. Yeah.
And so,
Lion. Big shout outs to Tyrone, DJ.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the three
Copy
people.
imagery.
Continue.
Well, Kelly,
Yeah.
I would say Kelly because any content I post is the ideas behind it. Yeah, so I'll give the shout out to Kelly.
Shout.
Lion.
You see this one, we they get into some little fun,
Yeah, man.
right? Who is the loudest in the group? Who is the loudest?
Bro, relax and take your crown.
Talk.
Take your crown.
I will take my grass because I'm a goat, but I'm not a goat. But you know what I mean when I say I'm a goat. Yes.
So the thing is,
I'll see the thing is. Explain yourself now.
no, the thing is, I don't know. I'm the most quiet person in the room. Look at Big Sly is my weakness. Look at the way he's looking at. You see?
This right here proves that you're talkative, bro. This right here proves.
I'm the most quiet person in the room.
Listen.
But it helps, you know, whenever he's writing, I've studied him. He has like 4 or 5 suggestions of just one line.
Wow.
So he will just find the best out of
Hey,
it.
so who be the book lord for you?
Kojo Blak.
Who be the book lord?
Science
students.
Kojo Blak.
What about the lover boy?
When you made the statement, he started laughing.
Yeah.
You know me.
You be the lover boy.
See me this
I
guy.
see your content. I dey see your videos. I dey see videos.
From his song, you can tell.
Social media, no reason.
This line, look at him.
No reason.
Then why was he
I see you. Come on, I'll be standing next to you.
Just normal song for my lover.
Yeah, I know my happiness in you. No matter where you're there, I'll be standing next to you. See, he even say girl be oxygen.
I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
Who does that?
Guys, I think you have to always a snitch.
Okay, who is Who is most likely to go before a studio session and a video shoot?
Yes, sir.
Ghost.
Kilo, why is there? Every last video yourself, you don't go. Kilowatts. Kilowatts. But it's not always ghosting, you know.
Kilo, why even goes before video shoot us?
But mostly every week they come. Mostly all the time they come.
So who is likely to start an argument among you guys? Yeah, start an argument.
Argument. Maybe. Argument. Is it argument?
I know. This is for you.
Let me tell you the most quiet.
Okay, the most quiet. Who's the most quiet?
JMK.
Who is JMK?
Tough.
See,
Tough. Be
see,
quiet.
you may think he's asleep here, so you'll be just taking a nap. I don't know what happens in his naps. I don't know if God like transcends some wisdom.
Melodies.
I don't know. You just be sleeping. And I don't know if he's dreaming about the song. When he wakes up,
You are gone.
you are gone. The chords is going to play. Everything is going to fall in order. I just don't know what happens, but it just brings the magic after that. Now.
He's musically injected.
Yeah.
It's musically inclined.
Who again?
And the overworker amongst us is ugly. The one who works the most, like
They work too much.
So who is the most stylist?
style way.
Yeah, stylist.
Paddy way.
What about most creative?
Most creative.
Yeah. We're very creative, like fast, go creative.
The boots.
Like music.
Yeah, music.
With rhythms, like
Yeah,
music
melodies.
now. It differs. You have different things that make the music. People are fast in various ways. So the I don't know. I can't even.
The creatives there. Bro.
You know, Kojo is fast in writing.
Yeah.
When it comes to picking a melody, Spicer is fast.
Yeah, and then this guy,
Essa is very fast at something.
Yeah.
David is very fast.
Yeah.
They are very fast. Everyone is fast. Maxi, I don't know.
Like that one there.
You know, everybody has a different sound.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
different,
when I pick, I love Ibis music.
Yeah.
And also Spicer. I love their music. Like especially when it comes to IB, when I listen to him, I'm like, who has this kind of vocals? Who has this kind of tonations, melodies? Like it sounds like Muslim, Islamic. Like you know, they have some cultural sound. You know, and it sounds authentic. Yeah, it sounds very authentic and sweet, like that, different on his own. So when I see him creating, I'm like, yeah,
You admire him.
yeah, I admire him. And as well, Spice as well.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys like this man, like this. His voice has been. His voice like angel. Macho man with angelic voice. The Lucifer. Yeah. Sick of the voice, bro. This guy voice.
You never see. So who be the motivational speaker? Who they love advice? Advice there. Everybody. He's not here, JMK. Good advice.
Maybe JMK one.
I think say someone them talk say someone be negative influence. Who they influence you guys negative? Who like who negative you guys? See boy.
Nah. You know what's the influence? Everybody, I think the street has already influenced all of us before we are here. So there's
Some people be fast.
Explain yourself.
Roller.
I don't know.
Bro, explain.
Oh, and this guy.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Some guy behind the camera.
They call you.
Close. Clemson.
Just imagine the name.
Me. I go no. Yeah, natural.
Okay. Lastly, let's talk about the news of Sound Double G and what is next for the collective. Yeah, who is speaking? Oh, you know they talk, bro.
I'll say Double G is an like Afrofusion sound because he has a hip hop like classic from the 1990s. You see, like, and it has been rebet. you know, it has been recreated, reoriented into like a new sound, you know, and we were speaking our hearts out. We were speaking how we want to be gazed at. We want to be claimed or announced as, because what we have, we feel we are different. We are not like anybody they've seen. Each and every one of us is unique in his own way.
Yeah.
And it's high time, like, we represent that. We stamp on that yeah.
Sharp.
Gain. Our
So
ink has come to stay.
Diviso. Permanent ink. So who was a memorable moment of making Double G the song? A memorable moment.
Where's the beat, man?
We're supposed to choose among two beats. So Ugly played the first one. We're like, okay, Ugly played the first beat. We're like, okay, you jump to it, play the second. I think he played like 3 beats. I think.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, Kojo was like, someone like, go the first one you play, So he played one. We're like, nah, this is it. Actually feels like an old music, like old kind of hip hop, and we're like, nah, we don't have this kind of thing for when a project inside, so we could just, you know, since we could do something, and it was like,
Who has something to add?
So you see, like, we did the early stages of the gray ink whole thing. So we just wanted to show people, like, it's not just about like a full beat now be like, we are actually like versatile. We can do everything. Like, this guy can do crazy R&B and you think it's like foreign. Like, we want to show people we are that good.
Yeah, I see the diversity.
Yeah, so we just wanted to put out like different sounds to know where we are actually heading, because right now we are just trying to still find our audience, and you get we can't just limit ourselves to one particular style, so we had to like change inside for everybody. So watch out, we go drop R&B soon.
Because I see the diversity in the sound, right? I mean, individually, and someone was singing in Patois. Who that? Z. Yeah.
No,
it's Spicer. Why? Spicer. Yeah, but Double G. You spoke Patois.
It's a different vibe now.
PG. Just be one line. Maybe one line.
Might not be anything. I'm not highlighting it. Like, I'm talking about.
Strictly Afrobeat, like a blend.
But there's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Benna Boy Whiskey, you know they like.
Yeah, just because I don't really understand the fact. I just put 1 or 2 words.
I know they matter. Since you go fit, they can sing. You know they matter. So talk to us. Let's end this with what's next. Someone walk us through what's next for the collective.
Plenty bangers.
Summary.
Watch out.
Just look out for Grey Ink, because we have like collectives coming back to back. Individually, everybody they come drop banger this year. And mark everybody in face. Mark on our face.
Yes,
next year you go see. Inshallah.
Yeah. So should we be expecting an EP or the album, whatever project?
What do you want to do?
We are the ones EP.
for Grey Ink.
They were so you just go choose.
But I take you. See, we record songs so.
And listen,
somebody I go drop those songs in 3 years.
We will still record. So we on the way probably make we talk to the when our bosses see. Let them get the whole line and
and Sly. Charlie, we always create different sound scopes. So shout outs to Soundscope, shout outs to Big Sniper,
Straight. And this brings us to the end of this interview. Subscribe to the YouTube. But you guys get something to talk lastly before we go end. Alright.
The ink is deeper than blood.
It's
deeper than blood, though. That's why we can never run out of ink.
Hey, Kelly, make Kelly.
Big shout out to homie Kelly. Big shout out to homie Kelly. Yo. Big shout out to homie Kelly.
Say something. Sit down now. Sit down.
Flex ass, bro.
On the floor. Sit down. Talk to us. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, what's up, people? So I'm the lion,
These guys, just these guys. Sorry, lion with these guys. Where they sell lion in sheep clothing.
Charlie, so this be drink, yeah. Actually, the best people I've ever come across, who does music. We don't know who they out there, but for me, it be growing forever. Yeah, so watch out, Charlie. We can't give you more.
The ink is deeper than blood. Alright, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You get me? Nabi, I'm blessed of happiness. Free check of the day.
Okay, guys.
Free check of the day.
Drip check.
I'm not going to drip check for you.
I don't bring my drinks today, sorry.